They have to protect themselves from this dangerous planet.
Have some extremely effective warships, Scorpion, the Samson helicopter, the Dragon, and the AMP suit. It's basically guerrilla warfare.
We've a variety of military weapons, a pump-action shotgun, the machine gun, and flamethrowers.
A good shooting days.
The number of animals, the number of creatures, the number of vehicles, it just doesn't have a precedent.
You should see your faces.
We've got roughly 25 sets. Worked out we've got something like 40,000 square feet of floor area, plus the rainforest, another 10,000 square feet, so they're quite big numbers.
Weta Workshop was our main props maker, and they have done a lot of fantasy stuff, Lord of the Rings and Narnia, and so this is all made from scratch.
Over the last year and a half, we created specialty props, weaponry, costume design for the world of Avatar.
There's 120 racks of clothes here. There's thousands of costumes. We've got the best team on the planet.
All right, let's turn up the heat.
Talk about the casting for Avatar. We wanted the best actors for the roles.
We spent months and months and months looking at people all over America, all over England and Ireland, and putting people on tape all over the world.
Get a phone call going, look, Jim Cameron wants to fly you to LA to audition for him. I was snowboarding at the time. I said, I've got to get down off the mountain first.
They will be here soon. Everyone must go, or you're gonna die.
It was a stretch from the usual auditions of ordinary roles because you're playing a creature from a different planet.
I just want to say thank you.
Don't thank. You don't thank for this.
The big discovery on this film in the early days was that it was very important to cast somebody who looked the way you wanted your character to look. Well, what we found is that it was much more difficult to capture the fine nuances of expression when the performer didn't match the character.
Wasn't casting only voices. It was casting a certain level of physicality and interaction.
People literally laughed when I was explaining that Zoe had to train for months because they thought, well, why would you have to do that for an animated film? Well, it's not animated. It's captured performance. So every bit of the physicality of her character, and this applies to all the other that are Na'vi or avatars, everything had to be created by them.
It was very important for us to put all of our actors through a training regimen that was specific to their characters. We had them work with archery experts. We had them learn to ride horses.
To say we did a lot of training is an understatement.
I was wanting to do a film where I was physically challenged, not only mentally. I wanted to incorporate my body to a character.
We also had to do a dialect training and a language training.
Alaxi Navilu Kete ECV. Kete ECV.
I am the creator of the Na'vi language. It is between 400 and 500 words.
To me, it's been the most challenging thing. Nari.
Nari.
Sam had to go through very collapsed but intense Marine Corps training.
We had to take Sam and teach him how to be military. Someone came down and showed him what it's like to hold a gun. We had to teach him how to use a pugil stick the way a Marine would.
To me, it was more the way these guys see the world and the way that their training has made them think, and nothing can stop them.
You got some hard kids showing up in this neighborhood.
It's just another hellhole.
For the live action side of it, we did more weaponry training, fight training.
Quaritch carries this laser-sighted pistol, and this comes into play occasionally.
Mask on!
We worked with Stephen inside the amp suit and make it look like that he's been doing it for like the last 6-7 years.
And Michelle, she wanted to learn to fly that helicopter as if it were real.
She takes care of the science crew. She flies them back and forth. And I did about a good 11, 12 hours with Kevin, who actually taught James how to fly his helicopter.
Thank you for flying Air Pandora.
We went to Hawaii because Jim wanted us to experience a real rainforest.
Just to get a physical taste of what it's going to be like to live in a planet and not have to rely on anything.
We absorbed everything, and there's a difference between being out in the real world and then coming into this, grey, desolate area.
And I didn't want the actors to not have any kind of basis for feeling like they were in a rainforest. So we went way up in the mountains.
You know, you don't know how your foot lands in mud if you're just standing on cement. So your body reacts differently to things once you've actually gone out and done those things.
So it was about making it real for the actors in the volume.